Starting the day in the life today, and I'm just going to show you guys pretty much a little bit of everything of my day. It's kind of hard because I'm just also a private person, but then wanting to do a day in the life, so I have to make sure I find like that perfect balance. So today was actually exciting. So there was good and bad. We knew that we were going to get some concrete done in the front to extend our driveway. We thought it was going to be days from now, but they're doing it today, so it might be a little bit noisy and I may get interruptions. That's the bad. So the good is that I just got an email today that I was accepted into the YPP program, so I'll be able to get a little bit of income or a little bit of kickback from my videos. So this is a little different. I'm working on being monetized and changing all this stuff. So then after that, then I'd really start my day. I usually try to wait until everything is done to be able to get on YouTube, and I try to, tailor it to something for God first. So I've already read the Bible. That's what I did in bed. I was really tired. So either I'll take my shower first and read, or if I'm really tired, let me do the reverse. So that's what I did today in bed. So we're going to look at this together. So right now I am updating my videos. And so we are waiting. Welcome back to her house. Alright, so it's time to get some things done around here. So first I'm gonna get the fruit out that my kids are gonna have. They'll probably be up. Hopefully I'd have another hour, but it's 7:45, so I probably won't. So I'll get their food out. I'm gonna juice some sourdough. I'm going to prep some potatoes for dinner and just see as much as I can get done. So I don't really have any dishes in the sink except for 3 little cups, so I'll go ahead and wash those just to get them out of my face. What else? Oh, I also did make some laundry soap, so I'm going to put that into the container. So this is what it looks like after. Can you guys see it? Probably not, and I don't want to tip it over. But anyway, I'm going to mix it up with a spoon. Got this from Dollar Tree. I think it's so cute. But it's so cute. I don't want to use it for really messy things, but I can use it to wipe soap off the laundry soap container. So I do have some things now in containers, like these potatoes. So let's go ahead and cut some up. So this is a pretty huge potato. So I'm just going to take probably only about 3 or 4. I already prepped for the Sabbath. I already prepped some beef stew, and so what I did was I put one in the Instant Pot, got that ready, and ate that day. And so I put another one in our slow cooker. So that's what I'm going to use today. I'm going to use a slow cooker with these potatoes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wash these now, and then we're going to top them. And I also got some cabbage. I'm going to serve it over a bed of cabbage. Just add more vegetables to the mix. So we're going to chop the veggies up now. I know that I can keep them pretty big for this stew, so that's what I'm going to do. I guess I'll go ahead and chop it a little bit more, like in quarter-size bites. So this is what the slow cookery looked like. I'm gonna add some more steak, some of my steak marinade that I canned. I'm gonna add it to this. I think it'll give it a nice flavor. And I'm gonna go ahead and chop the cabbage because I don't have to worry about it browning or anything like that if I leave it out, which is what I do. I usually just leave it out on the stove. I always take the outer leaves off that are kind of like shriveled. Those are going to go to the chickens. You can also put it in compost. And I suppose you can also eat them. I just love the way cabbage looks. I think it's just so beautiful. And that would have been good just roasting it just as it is. But anyway, I am chopping it. Good to add some onions, chopped, same way. So let's go ahead and put that. Salt, pepper. Adding a little garlic and onion, I guess. We have a garlic and onion spice blend. I'm gonna add that. So here is steak marinade. One of the recipes I made when I first started my channel. Okay, so this steak marinade is really good. Just gonna pour this, and it has like garlic and onion and everything in there. I'm gonna wait till it starts cooking to stir it up. Okay, so I'm not coming out here just yet, but I'm going to go ahead and give them some food. I try to give our laying hens more because I try to make sure I have enough so that they don't fight. So usually if I only have like the 2 leaves, I'll try to break them apart. The smaller ones, they're not used to eating from me all the time, so they are not as trusting of me just yet. They're still very scared of everything. So yeah, so gonna go back inside now. As you can see, they don't go for the food as much as the others. Okay, so now I'm going to go in the fridge and get some fruit out. I don't think I'm going to give them any more fruit than what I have for right now, which is watermelon. So, my husband's birthday was on Saturday, so we did get some food, but this is the watermelon that I'm just going to prepare for them right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put it into bowls for them. I'd say that's enough for them to share, and I think I probably will need more fruit for them because their appetites for fruit is just out of this world. They could eat a whole watermelon by themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and portion them out. Okay, so now I do have dishes, so we're going to empty the dishwasher and put these in there. So I really can't fit all these jars in here, so I'm going to take the plant jars out without using them as much. I'll leave the wide mouth ones because I do prefer those. Yeah, let's take these, put them in the garage. Great. So now it's time to wash these eggs so we can eat them for breakfast. Because I'm all out of the ones that I had in our refrigerator. So for those who don't know, you will get usually an egg a day. I find that even the chickens that, yeah, and that's why you wash them, because some may have a little bit of dirt or debris on it. You can do it on hot water or warm water. I like to just always use hot. That's what I feel comfortable with. That's what I feel my things are clean with. Like some things like this is not a spot. Some chickens have just all kind of patterns on their eggs, so So once you do wash them, you do need to put them away, as in store them away. That's what we're gonna do, but we're gonna eat, you know, some of these fresh as well. And the cool thing about having your own backyard eggs is that sometimes they may lay some that have an actual double yolk, and I think the type that we have, I'll write it ISA Browns or Isa Browns. I think they're more prone to it because they already lay jumbo eggs and they are really good layers. I would maybe miss 5 eggs, and that's from all of them in a year. They don't stop producing, even though they may say, like I said, that's just how the egg is. If you wonder how many eggs that was a dozen. Alright, so it's 8:23. It seems like the kids are not waking up right at the second. So I'm going to go ahead and start the eggs. Why not? Maybe I'll make omelets today. But it's really hard to do in a pan that sticks. Oh, I did not. So I guess I'm not making scrambled eggs because I did not mean to just put it straight in there. That's how mornings are sometimes. So I might as well go ahead and, come on, here we go. Sweetheart? Here. You want to get some? Yes. Okay, so what do we have for you today? I have eggs and bacon and grits. You want eggs, bacon, and grits? Okay. Okay. I don't know about eggs, grits, bacon. I think this is all I want to make today. Eggs. Maybe some sandwiches with eggs, maybe. Okay. Need your sandia? Yes. All right. Thank you. I want sausage with bacon. You want sausage with bacon? We don't have any, I don't think. Okay. Yummy. Mm-hmm. These are beef hot dogs. That's what my husband prefers. Over here I have just boiling water. Made to clean the stove after cooking those eggs. Just popping everywhere. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Just the red ones, please. Just these, okay? Go ahead and pick them. Yes, good job. Yay. Can you let us wash it? Chunk, no. You have to get the red one. Can you get the red one? No, you can't? Okay, so let's let your sister get it. I'm glad you're honest. Come on, Melanie. Get the other red one. Come on, get the red one. It's nice and big. Nice and big? Yeah. Hands out, please. Out. So we can wash it, okay? Oh, I don't even have the water on. But that should be good enough. I have the water on. Yes. So now you give one to Samuel and you can eat one, okay? Here's Samuel. And you gave him the smaller one, just like I expected. Let's try it. Do you like it? Mm-hmm. You're eating it? Oh! Oh, you took it out. You don't have to show me. Okay, I'll wash it, okay? I'll wash it. Thank you, sir. Blackberry, yes. So let's take the black ones, okay? So this is what you do. You just pull it like you do the other ones, okay? Can you pull? There we go. You pull it, Samuel. Pull this one. Pull this one. This one. Ah, there you go. You want to pull this one, Nini? Sure. Beautiful. Okay. Let's pull this one. Let's, oh, what is going on with them? Okay. What? Thank you. What is the 6? Yes. Those are all that are ready right now. So let's go ahead and cover them back. Yeah, they're good? Okay. Can you guys back up? Back up. He's missing a toy. Who's the hard-headed one that doesn't want to put it in the box? Huh? What's that? Let's dig it. Spider web in there. Excuse me, Ma. I'm gonna have, yes, I'm gonna have to add some water. So it turns out that I actually have to hide the berries not only from the birds and the pests, I have to hide them from my son who's eating them when they're not ready. Anyway, anywho, so I'm going to take this hose, fill up their water. They get really afraid, which is good because I kind of want them out of my way when I'm trying to do things. What are you guys doing over there? My son was really interested in the people doing the concrete. He obviously is gonna want to be really handy. Can I get this hose to untangle? Oh, I forgot. Accidentally got some food on top of there when they found it. Already got mosquitoes. So this is what my squash plants look like. I'm not going to pick any today. Intermingle with tomatoes. You can see the tomatoes back there. First time seeing, I actually have some jalapenos growing. Look at them. That makes me really happy. The rain is bringing up lots of weeds. I didn't do it properly, as my husband said. I just do it the easy way. So the weeds are already coming back. I can see there's new asparagus right here forming, which is good. My runners are deciding to come out of my little section. Here's the tomatoes on this side that you can see. And this is the concrete that is happening. They're doing it in a day. And this dirt is not for me. That's to fill in this hole. How much can I see without looking nosy? These are my celery plants here. Let's see, do we have some broccoli? It's ready. These, the side shoots really taste so good, and the stem actually tastes sweeter than the broccoli. Let's see. It's the rest of my peppers. This is tomato. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's maybe an Everglade. I did start from seed. As I did this cabbage. So this is taking over its spot, and I keep pruning it. Can you guys excuse me? These are peppers here, which I don't see anything so far, and some corn. Come on, excuse me. I'm trying to walk this way. Excuse me. So after all the rain, we do get mushrooms, which, can you guys see those mushrooms in there? So pepper here, some more tomatoes. As you can see, these are ripening, so that's really good. Didn't get to try any, but I'll try some soon, I'm sure. Wow. So look at these beans that are really growing intensively, and I've been cutting this mint, and I put some in the chicken coop just to freshen it up. More tomatoes, but these are getting out of control. I really need to prune them. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that today, but like, look how tall this plant is, but where is the fruit? I see the this is my cucumbers, which are little cucumbers on here. So yeah, I'm just pushing them back in here, and you can see some of the basil. It needs more sun. Here's some basil, and there's mint on the other side. That's like you guys are just in that house, but it has a peace and quiet. have so many bumblebees. They are just so fun to watch. Every time they get on the flower, it just starts flopping over. And it's going back to work. Look at those weeds. So we still have weeds, but it's easy for my husband to weed whack those. All right, come here. I'll give you a kiss. Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna kiss?
Yes, sure. Samuel kiss. She said a kiss, not a hug. All right, so let's take some of this sage. Really, I'm just gonna take as much as I want. Weed. I know you wanted a hug. All right, here you go. Here you go, sweetheart. Oh, here you go. All right. Now I need to get back to work. And the sage smells really good. So, this is good. And I'll put this in the chicken coop. So this is a dead, what is it called? Dang, I don't remember your name. But anyway, they're big and they will lay eggs. And so I find the best way to kill them is to swat them. So I just swatted it with a wad of squash leaves that I pruned. I still need to prune more. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that. See? Fly swatter, that's what I use. Just swat them. The leaves can take it on squash plants. You doing your puzzle, Melanie?
Yeah. I help you.
You want to help Samuel? He doesn't need any help, Nini. I want you to do your puzzle. Can you do your puzzle?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Uh-huh. The lion, Leon. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah, spill a little food. Come on. Keep going. That's your favorite one to do? You're doing a good job, Melanie.
It's an animal.
Yes, you're doing some animals. Yeah, you're doing the animals. What's one? What is this one right here? What's this one, Nini?
That's octopus.
How you say octopus?
Pulpo.
Yeah, pulpo. What's this one?
That's ballena.
Ballena?
Yes.
Very nice.
Okay, let's do it again.
Let's do it again. Samuel, are you gonna try the other animals? Come on, you gonna do any more? Los meses del año. Let's sing it one more time. All right, let's sing it. Look, Samuel. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Enero, marzo. Molly, I can hear you. I can't hear you. Let's sing. Enero, febrero. Come on, marzo. So you want to do something else, huh? You want to do your puzzle?
Do you puzzle?
Yeah, do your puzzle. Okay, so let's do. You want to do the puzzle too, Samuel? Enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio. Stop, chunk. August. Boom, boom, boom. Very good. Good job. Good job, Samuel. Está. Yeah. Está nublado. Let's see. Let's try this one. Está caliente. Caliente. Uh-huh. Hace calor. A rainbow. Mm-hmm. How about
It is a rainbow.
that is a rainbow. What about this one?
What's that?
That's never.
That's windy. Windy. I say viento. Yeah. Está nevando? Is that snowing? Nevando?
Yes.
Está nevando. What about this one?
It's sunny.
Hmm?
It's sunny.
What's that?
It's sunny.
What's this one?
That's cloudy.
Cloudy. How do you say cloud?
Cloudy.
Nube. Yeah. So está nublado. Is it cloudy? Está hace frío? Is it cold? It's cold? Está lloviendo? Is it raining? Está nevando?
Brenda,
Nevando?
let's take it off.
No, we don't need to take it off. I think it's good. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. That's like lluvia. La lluvia. Yes. Mittens? What do you use the mittens for?
Candy.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So what do we need the mittens for? When it's cold or when it's hot?
It's cold.
It's cold. Very good.
It's hot, Mommy.
It's hot?
Yes.
I know it's hot, but when it's cold, we use our mittens. So when do we use these boots? When do we use our botas? When do we wear our botas? Oh, okay. Both of you need to get off my leg. I'm not a ride. You guys were too heavy for my legs.
So you made it to halfway or more than halfway into this day in a life. So I'm gonna sit here and fold some clothes and talk to you all while I do that. So if you've made it this far, I want to say thank you and I appreciate all of your support. It really means a lot to me. Every second that everyone watches and the people that I see on a daily basis that are really supportive. Some of the names I do want to drop here. Erica Taylor, Maureen Williams, Tammy, newer, but she's there. Mid-South Homestead. I hope I got your name right. Let's see. Nefertiri, thank you for watching. And I know that I'm going to forget some people that are really supportive. And if I do, I really apologize. Lydia and Tina, I mean, I don't want to wear out your names, but of course I have to say thank you. Love Lady, haven't seen you as much. I know that you're busy, but thank you. So let's get into what the topic is about. And what I really want to talk about is something that's personal that I've never shared. And I want to share it for those that may wonder and that are supportive, that are more like friends. So my son, you may have noticed, he's not as vocal. Now he does have, I would say, as many words as he's supposed to have. He's almost 2. But he doesn't speak very often. And when he speaks, he often just he says words with his mouth closed, or he'll make a lot of sounds and reactions. So what's that about? So when he was 4 months old, he used to have a problem with his eyes crossing. And so at 2 months, they said, oh, let's see, come back 4 months. So he still had the problem at 4 months. We went, did all these tests and whatnot. That was really a hard part of, his early days. And they found that he has something called morning glory syndrome. And so
they basically gave like a really kind of like, I guess I'll say cryptic kind of diagnosis, like it's not going to get much better. He's going to have it, the rest of his life or whatever. Well, me and my husband talked and we decided that we're just going to stop. They wanted us to do MREs. They had us coming back week after week after week for appointments. That's not how we wanted his life to be. And so we stopped and, I prayed and I got my prayer warrior, my mom. We prayed, we fasted even. We did a 7-week fast for his speaking. And he started opening his mouth more. He started speaking. He has some of his favorite words, and he pronounces them in such a funny way. His favorite word is sock, and he says sock. He always makes sure he does that K sound, and it's just something that, we love. But then he loves the S words, no, shoes. He'll say those words. Mama and Dada, Mama was like all he really wanted to say, which was okay for a little bit. Yeah, so the morning glory syndrome can not only affect the eyes, his eyes don't cross anymore. You can still see that maybe there's something off. Are we going to get him back on glasses? Because maybe he won't take them off as much. We did eye patching as well. But it also affects, they say, the brain. It can affect the brain and also the mouth. So it's something that he was born with. It's with a nerve that's weak in his eyes. And so, that was in my mind. And so when I saw he wasn't speaking quite as quickly or wasn't developing as quickly, things come in your mind. And when he's not talking, it kind of was like me giving him a crutch for not doing these things. But he is just as smart as a sister. They're both really smart kids. And sometimes you may worry you're going to put too much on them. Maybe they're not ready. Or maybe there is something wrong. We didn't go get that test, so I don't know what the test would say. But, we trust God. No matter what anybody says, God has the final say. And so that's something that is paramount in my life. And my son, his name... Okay, so I needed to check on that pot, so you won't hear that in the background anymore. So anyway, one thing we learned with Samuel is, for this child I prayed. I have that on the wall. And Samuel means I heard God. And he really helped me hear God more because I had to call on God more for Samuel. And it's not in a bad way at all. He just was different than his sister. And they both were exactly what I needed for that time in my life. And they're exactly what I need now to continue keeping me on my toes. But I did want to mention that, and I do want to encourage you, if your family member or especially your child has gotten some kind of diagnosis like that, they don't have the final say. They don't know everything. They didn't create your son or your daughter. So you as a parent will know. And, trust in God. And even in your unbelief. And that's what I had to say. When I was praying, I believed. But I said, God, you know my heart. If there's a little bit of unbelief, help me in my unbelief. That's what, the man that had Hephaestus' son said. When Jesus asked him, did he believe? He said he did. But then he said, help me in my unbelief. So that's what I encourage you guys to do. And I thought of some more names. Whole new perspective. I'm not sure. I don't remember your name right at the moment. And then of course TT. How did I miss that? And even though I guess I said the names in an order, there is no specific order. I love you all dearly. And I don't fold perfectly. I had no interest in doing these things when I was younger. And my mom didn't force me. And so pretty much I just learned by doing it myself. I just see what I like And I mentioned before how my husband said he didn't like how I hold his clothes. It's good to have brutally honest people around you that will tell you the truth. And let me know, do you guys enjoy? If you enjoy this type of video, would you want to see more? People always say they like certain things, and then I put it out, and then you would think it would do better for all the votes. But if you really want to watch this type, let me know. Look at this food. You guys can see it bubbling. Look at those carrots, that celery, that meat. It's looking really good. I should put something in here to thicken up the sauce, but just gonna put this on top of some cabbage once again, and that will be dinner and lunch for my husband tomorrow. And here is my food. Cabbage on the bottom and all the rest of the ingredients on top. So unfortunately, I'm going to end it here. Reasons being, I just want to keep what needs to be private. So my husband will be home soon. Then we'll just, you know, as a family, spend time together, put them to bed. So there's nothing really else that I think is important to show for today. So if you did enjoy this type of video, let me know. And what do you guys think about the length? And if you're new, of course, if you like the content, please subscribe. I'm just going to read the Bible. That's what I try to do. Once they go to sleep, I try to get a few more chapters in, work on the rest of my chores, get food ready, try to plate it up before they come downstairs so it can cool off. Then we just spend time as a family. I do apologize also. I know it was distracting. My hair is flying out. I usually don't use the mirror. I just will fix my hair. I was laying out with my kids. So, but yeah, I just felt like I had to, you can't redo it. And I just had to get that part out there. I thought it was important. So thank you if you stayed this long. Until next time, God bless you and keep you. Bye.